Like we did in yesterday's lecture, it will be a discussion based classroom. So, if you have any topic to share with, you may.
Ma'am, kindly discuss about the scope of literature and linguistics for higher education. The domain should be give more preference.
Okay, so talking about linguistics, personally, मैंने भी linguistics सीखी. Literature is a bit of orthodox, and while talking about linguistics, it's kind of modern science. In literature, we only study the literature or the novel scripts written by the people, but in linguistics, we are actually supposed to analyze whatsoever we read. Literature is something, for me, it is like doing research on others' work, and in linguistics, it's like analyzing that thing. In linguistics, there are basic four components. First, or rather, you can say four basic courses. One is phonetics and phonology. It deals with the sounds pattern. Then the next step is, for example, when we started to speak, or when the mankind started to speak, they started it with sounds. So, talking about sounds, there's the study of sound and how sounds are joined together is phonetics and phonology. Generally, अगर हम sounds को study करें, that is phonetics and phonology. And when sounds combine together to give meaningful word, that is morphology. And the study of that word is morphology, that how a word is made, what are the components of word. After word, if we go to the other level, that is of sentences, and when we join different words together, we make a sentence, and that study of sentence is syntax. Now we have reached to the point of making sentence, and after joining sentence we have a whole discourse. So that is known as discourse analysis, like analyzing different sort of speeches. That is discourse analysis. Now, when we talk about discourse, there are two things, or the sentence level, maybe there are two things. One is semantics, and the other one is pragmatics. Semantics is the study of uh, apparent meaning of something. For example, if there is a student who is late in the class, and I'll be saying, "आज बहुत जल्दी आ गए हो." तो इसका semantic meaning ये निकलता है कि वो आज वाकई जल्दी आया है. Now, pragmatic meaning deals with the underlying meaning or the hidden meaning of something. So the pragmatic meaning is what? It is a taunt, or the reason is that he is late to the class and I am taunting him that aaj bahut jaldi aa gaya. So this is all about linguistics, dealing language at different levels, and understanding language at a different level is all about linguistics. While literature is all about poems, prose, and all these things. Now, if you ask about the scope, in Pakistan, scope is of literature. Somehow अब कहीं जाके linguistics का भी scope है, but if you are supposed to move out of Pakistan, then it is definitely linguistics, which will definitely be helping you in future for jobs and all that stuff. So this is the only difference which I have felt till now. Linguistics is the scientific study of language, how language evolved. Like scientifically, we analyze something, that is linguistics, and if we read others' work, that is literature. So if you have interest in novels, prose, poetry, you should go for that thing. But if you are quite more logical person and quite more practical person, you need to go for linguistics.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a brief overview.
You're most welcome. If there is any question regarding to that, you may ask.
Ma'am, which domain you have taken for specialization in linguistics?
Linguistics. I have taken linguistics because I
Okay,
have always
and
found it more logical and more easy.
but ma'am, linguistics is not completely objective. There are certain domains in linguistics which are also deal with subjectivity.
For example,
For example, if we say taking the example of discourse study beyond the sentence, it is not. Although there are certain models or linguistic using studying the discourse, but we cannot
obviously
say that completely.
obviously that is models we need. We need theories. Obviously, these are the basics of every subject. So we cannot brush aside these things.
No, I'm taking to make this point that theories are being used in literature as well. If we just draw the line on the basis of theory that okay, this subject is subjective and this one is objective, so theories and all the models are being used in both the domains. So on that basis, we cannot say that literature is more subjective or linguistic is more objective.
Not on the basis of only these things I'm saying that linguistics is objective or the literature is subjective. It is inclined towards subjective and objective. So definite statement is never given to anybody. Definite तो कुछ भी नहीं होता. So there are always one or two rooms left to, surf.
Absolutely right, ma'am. Yes, we cannot say affirmative stance about anything.
We can never be definite about any statement. So yes, but linguistics is more inclined towards that the other side. Any other question regarding to that thing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So today's topic is idea. Who wants to speak on that topic? Ji Sajid Ali. साजिद आपकी आवाज ठीक नहीं आ रही काइंडली जरा अपना कनेक्शन देख लें ठीक है
हेलो, आवाज आ रही?
जी प्लीज स्पीक अप this topic idea. Amar, do you want to speak on that? Or Ahmed or Ikra, anyone?
Yeah, ma'am. Idea basically our thoughts.
Ma'am, yet only we do not.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I said that till now we do only know that an idea can change our lives, not more than that. Basically, idea or ideology is a certain specific concept. It can be of an individual or a group or a society as well. It begins with the individual level. When you think uh, about certain thing from a particular point of view. For example, if we say that we have been slaved by British and we took freedom from them, and that was based on ideology, and which kind of ideology? Based on Islamic ideology. Basically,
Mhm.
idea then takes to ideology. So idea is a particular concept about anything.
Okay. Jikra, what you were saying?
Ma'am, I want to say that idea is our thoughts in our minds also, and
Mhm.
idea is everyone has a philosophy of life, and according to that philosophy, we uh, we have put our ideas. If we can say that I said I have an idea, so so I create some thoughts in my mind about the topic and about that particular thing, about our life, about uh, our education. So idea is most important thing when we start everything about our life. I think so.
Good. Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am. I want to speak. If you allow me to.
Please, please. साजिद आज आप कुछ दिनों के बाद आए हैं खैरियत है
Yes, ma'am. मेरी कभी 5 के बाद भी होती थी तो मुझे ये स्किप करनी पड़ती थी।
ओके
हेलो, आवाज आ रही है
जी
मेरी?
जी जी अब आइए ये समाद
Ma'am, idea or concept based on relies on knowledge. If we have knowledge about something, then we are able to create an idea in our mind about that thing. If we have no knowledge about that thing, we can't create idea in our minds about that
Hmm.
thing. That's the main point.
Thank you Ahmed.
Ma'am, I just wanna add that idea can change the whole world. It create a revolution in the world. But the specific thing is that it should be a unique idea. For
Mm-hmm.
example, we are doing a business. Simply, everybody is doing business, but if we bring a positive or a unique idea, or put a unique idea in our business, for just for just for the sake of publicity, we have an idea that we will publicize our business in a unique way. It
Mm-hmm.
is just also a idea in our mind that click our mind that there is should be a unique business. Then we will see that there is lot of profit in our business.
Okay.
Are you getting
So
me, ma'am?
yes, yes, I'm getting you. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am, आप कुछ बोलने लगी थी.
Ji. So the question is that okay, first we know that what idea is. It is a concept or something which about which we need to have knowledge, prior knowledge about. If we need to
Yes, ma'am.
implement those ideas, what parameters uh, should we consider?
Ma'am, it should be feasible and it
And
should be
just a minute.
based on reality.
This question is for all of you, so anybody could answer. What parameters are supposed to be considered while the implementation of any idea?
Idea should be based on the realities and it will
To
physically
prove
exist.
anything.
One by one. जी अहमद आप कुछ कह रहे थे?
Ma'am, I just want to say that the idea should be feasible and it should be based on reality. It should not only be, ma'am, कि वो हवा में ही ना हो बस.
Mm-hmm.
But
Ikra, what do you want
reality,
to say?
it should be based on a reality.
Ma'am, idea should be valid.
Okay, what makes an idea valid?
Could you please repeat that, ma'am?
What makes an idea valid? Like, if you have an idea, what are the parameters upon which you are supposed to judge that idea is valid or it is invalid?
Uh, if we uh, if we give a idea and if we give statements, write statements on it.
Sorry, could you please repeat?
Ma'am, if we can write a statement on it.
Mm-hmm. For example.
For example, if I have an idea, my classes is will be 6 to 7. So I have a problem with this time. So I clear my point of view, and everybody is uh, what can you say of that? Everybody is share my ideas, and that could be make and write a statement, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
Ma'am, can I?
Sure,
May I, ma'am?
sure, sure.
Ma'am, I think so. You have to first of all clarify that what you are going doing to be, and you have to. The idea must be, you know, useful. The item must be uh, profitable. Like you have an idea about starting particular business or any your degree. First of all, you have to clear out that whether this idea is useful for you or profitable for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
That's it, ma'am.
okay. Wasim, what you were saying?
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum salam.
Ma'am, I want to talk about the parameters on which we can change our idea into reality.
जी जी.
Ma'am, the first thing is that you have to think yeah, or like create idea. Once you have
Mm.
created an idea, then you go for its planning. How you can convert or how you can यानी कि आप इसको रियलिटी में किस तरह से ला सकते हैं. ठीक है,
How
उसके लिए
you
आप
can put
प्लानिंग.
into reality?
यस मैम.
How you can put into reality?
How you can put into reality? You have to do planning for that. Then the main thing is take an action. What you have planned, take an action and convert it to into being reality.
Mm-hmm.
uh, यस मैम बस इतना ही है।
Okay.